Hi guys, it's Sana and Mona Ali here from Property Twins. Today we wanted to talk about what everyone talks about, researching property and researching the real estate markets, researching what you want to buy, what finance you should have, and
researching on buyer's agents and who you'd like to work with, and there's so many professionals.
out there. And Mona and I, we've been talking a lot about it because, people come to us, we chat with hundreds of people, and often they would say, well, I need to spend another couple of months researching. And we're like, well, researching what? You don't really have a research problem. You have a belief problem and a decision making problem. When there's belief, you make decisions and then you take actions. And especially when it comes to growing your wealth with property, and we speak with hundreds of busy professionals, and they all have similar concerns and fears as to why they want to invest, and as do many of our clients, which has led them to building their property portfolios.
Yeah, some of the key things that people talk to us about, the issues that they're facing, are that they're really stuck. They don't really know how to take what they have, whether it be their equity or savings, and take it to that next step, because they're really looking for that time freedom for their family. A lot of people that we talk to want to spend more time with their children because time is just flying by and their kids will grow up in no time. And then there's others who are in jobs that they don't particularly like, and they'd like to do something they actually like doing. So, and if they chose to leave their current job, they won't be earning in the same capacity as they are right now, and their income will significantly drop
Because they're too specialized.
yeah, they're too specialized in their corporate careers. So if they left what they were doing, there's no other option that they have at this point in time. And a lot of the times people talk about their superannuation not being enough and how it's going to really help them. So these are all valid reasons, that they're really common. Like, it doesn't matter what race you are from, whether you were born in Australia or you were not born in Australia, what ethnicity you are, it's the same problem across the board.
Yeah, so people are really looking for that security and that stability, control in their life, time freedom, time with their family to enjoy, and peace of mind really are the key things we hear from people why they're doing what they're doing, but they don't have it. And by the same token, speaking with many people out there, some have been researching for 5 years and haven't done anything about it, or 10 years, even 20 years, and haven't done anything about it, or have the realization.
So imagine, wanting to do something for 5 years. If you wanted to do something, and if you really badly wanted it, or you wanted it badly enough, then you'd make it happen or do something about it. So if you're not making things happen, then what is preventing you? You have the resources, you have the income to do it right now, but it's ultimately really the belief issue, that you don't believe in yourself, that you can make it happen for yourself.
So stop sitting on your laurels and start making things happen. Stop going to courses, stop reading books, stop going to seminars, and actually start taking action. Because, in our experience, well, firstly, are you waiting for a job loss to happen or some life circumstance to change before you take responsibility for your financial future?
Yeah, and unfortunately, things don't, you may not know what will happen. You don't have a crystal ball, and you need to really be preparing right now whilst you have the ability to do so.
Build the well before you need the water. Build the well before you need the water. And most successful people are quick decision makers.
They're quick decision makers. They have clarity on their goals and why they're doing it, and they know it's crystal clear in their mind as to why they're doing what they're doing, and they really focus on the process. They know that it works. They know the process works. They focus on the lead indicators rather than the lag indicators. So they will take action right now to get to their goal, because financial freedom or time freedom and having money down the line would be a lag indicator of what you're going to do right now, work towards that future.
Yeah. So my question to you personally would be that, are you saying that you're going to do something and your actions don't really match the outcomes you want? And maybe one-on-one we'll chat about it one day, that what your goals are and what's been preventing you from getting there. But while we're chatting here, what is it that's stopping you from really making it happen, having that belief, having that action, having that decision making ability?
is it accountability? You don't have accountability. I mean, you have to be accountable to your family members if that's what's driving you, and if you don't have that accountability, and then seek that accountability.
Yeah, absolutely. And how do you solve this belief issue overall? Is have a vision. If you don't have a why and a vision, then it's going to be very hard to have that belief or that action following that.
And ultimately you're not going to make it happen and sit for 5 years, sit on your laurels for 5 years, and you'll be having a similar discussion in 5 years.
Yeah,
time.
and build that team around you. Cut down 10 years of learning. I think that's the best investment you can make, is surround yourself with people who have done it, been there, have the outcomes that you actually want. Doing it yourself is fine, but it's a smarter way to go on about it if you work with someone who has been there, done that. And thirdly, take action. Right, and if you are a budding property investor, a busy professional who wants to do it right, who wants to build that portfolio, wants to tackle their concerns, fears about life head on,
and not feel stuck, and have clarity, have a clear direction, and not and work towards that time freedom that you may be looking for, having options down the line.
And then let's chat. Send us a PM. Or send us an email, and we can have a one-on-one chat about where you are and where you're wanting to go. Yeah. Anything else?
That's about it. Have an awesome Monday. I don't think it's public holiday everywhere, but it is in New South Wales.
Have a good one, guys.
All right.
Catch ya. Bye.